in December, or those who have watched the video, you remember what the ecosystem logo stands for, because on the day we described every bit of it. So to save your time, I won't go into describing that again. I'll begin from there and describe this extended logo. Now look at the nucleus of this logo. You will see the original iFood logo there, the ecosystem logo, right in the middle of it. But on top of that logo, you will see a crown. Is somebody listening to me? Yeah. As a member of iFood ecosystem Billionaire Club, we are taking you from the backstage to the throne. Put your hands together if you want to laugh. You are moving from being an average Nigerian to being a king among Nigerians. You are not just going to be a king among Nigerians. You are moving to the level of kingship at the level of African continent. And then before you know it, we are hitting the world by force. Put your hands together for iFood. Now, around the business club and the rest of the nucleus of the logo, you can see the width that surrounds it. Now, it is not just about the primary production of goods that we are dealing with when we get to the level of iFood Billionaires Club. The fact that that width is surrounded by, if you look at just after that width, you will see a wheel that surrounds it. It's representation of industry. As an iFood Billionaire Club member, we are moving you from just a header to a producer, to a feeder of men, to someone who would own rice mills in their tents. Because as a member of the club, one of the major opportunities you have is access to special business opportunities within the ecosystem. And I'm going to tell you that so much of that opportunity is coming. Do you know what? Very shortly, iFood alone will be contributing 400 trillion naira to the GDP of Nigeria. Somebody doesn't believe me. Should I give you a quick breakdown? Yeah. Good. It's hot. As of today, just within 3 months, we have members going towards 50,000. That's not even the beginning. You know what we've been doing so far? We've just been building the system and stabilizing it. We've not started marketing. Do you understand? What you and I have been doing so far is test running the system and building it together. But certainly, by the time March is over, we will be set to start marketing. Yeah. And in no time, members of the Billionaire Club alone will be at least 100,000 people. Just wait now. I have not even explained where I'm going. Now, what GDP stands for is gross domestic product. That is the volume of goods and services you produce in a nation over the period of a time frame. Now, imagine 100,000 people through their supply of rice. Let me use this example of just one person. A trailer of rice today, 80,000 times 600. Somebody should quickly do the mathematics. stands for me. You are talking 48 million naira. Please sit. Great people, please sit. Thank you very much. I almost lost sight of the fact that you are standing up. Please sit. Thank you very much. Every time you supply a trailer of rice, you have just created a GDP slice of 48 million naira. Now, a member of iFood Billionaire Club will be supplying to the organization nothing less than 50 trailers every year. A single member. Multiply that 1.0 in December. Or those who have watched the video, you will remember what the ecosystem logo stands for. Because on the day, we described every bit of it. So, to save your time, I won't go into describing that again. I will begin from there and describe this extended logo. Now, look at the nucleus of this logo. You will see the original iFood logo there, the ecosystem logo, right in the middle of it. But on top of that logo, you will see a crown. Is somebody listening to me? Yeah. As a member of iFood Ecosystem Billionaire Club, we are taking you from the backstage to the throne. Put your hands together if you want to laugh. You are moving. Nigerian to be a king among Nigerians. You are not just going to be a king among Nigerians. You are moving to the level of kingship at the level of African continent. And then before you know it, we are hitting the world by force. Put your hands together for iFood. Now, around the business club and the rest of the nucleus of the logo, you can see the width that surrounds it. Now, it is not just about the primary production of goods that we are dealing with when we get to the level of iFood Billionaires Club. The fact that that width is surrounded by, if you look at just after that width, you will see a wheel that surrounds it. It's representation of industry. As an iFood Billionaire Club member, we are moving you from just a header to a producer, to a feeder of men, to someone who will own rice mills in their tents. Because as a member of the club, one of the major opportunities you have is access to special business opportunities within the ecosystem. And I'm going to tell you that so much of that opportunity is coming. Do you know what? Very shortly, iFood alone will be contributing 400 trillion naira to the GDP of Nigeria. Somebody doesn't believe me. Should I give you a quick breakdown? Yeah. Good. It's hot. As of today, just within 3 months, we have members going towards 50,000. That's not even the beginning. You know what we've been doing so far? We've just been building the system and stabilizing it. We've not started marketing. Do you understand? What you and I have been doing so far is transforming the system and building it together. But certainly, by the time March is over, we will be set to start marketing. Yeah. And in no time, members of the Billionaire Club alone will be at least 100,000 people. Just wait now. I have not even explained where I'm going. Now, domestic product. That is the volume of goods and services produced in the nation over the period of a time frame. Now, imagine 100,000 people through their supply of rice. Let me use this example of just one person. A trailer of rice today, 80,000 times 600. Somebody should quickly do the mathematics for me. You are talking 48 million naira. Please sit. Great people, please sit, please sit. Thank you very much. I almost lost track of the fact that you are standing on. Please sit. Thank you very much. Every time you supply a trailer of rice, you have just created a GDP slice of 48 million naira. Now, a member of iFood Billionaire Club will be supplying to the organization nothing less than 50 trailers every year. A single member. Multiply that 1.0 in December. Or those who have watched the video, you will remember what the ecosystem logo stands for. Because
how are we doing? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is a green day in iFood. Wow. I'm so excited. I hope we all saw our very cerebral CEO. I know some of us have been attending general meetings, but you have not really seen him. You have not really heard him. You have not really seen him in his elements. Did you hear all he said? I'm glad to be a crown princess, not only of my village, but of the world, man. iFood is just what it is. So congratulations to all iFoodites. Mega congratulations for you on this call tonight. Please go to your groups and let them know that we are live so that we can all be part of this. Man, it's just getting better. And for all those we've been telling on the platforms, I hope you heard it from the proverbial horse's mouth that all that we have been doing so far is test running the system. By the time we hit the ground running, oh my goodness, they will hear it. In fact, they have started hearing it. Okay? If you give me the time to keep talking to you off my head about iFood, you know what they say? Ile ashu, ile amo, that is, it will be night, it will be day, it will be night, it will be day, it will be night again. We won't even leave this place. What is it not to love about iFood, really? Exactly what it is that you do not want to love about iFood ecosystem. I love it when I see intelligent people, okay? Very, very cerebral man right there. He knows his onions, and you don't really need to tell him exactly what he needs to say before he knows what to say. And tonight, apart from making the TLI skills my co-hosts, I've arbitrarily also chosen some of us as the co-hosts. Please help out in case of any incasity and do the needful when you need to. Please don't end the call. Don't end the call because you think that it's all over. In case pushed out of the system of this Zoom call, just know that it is the service provider, and I will be back in there. Today has been very eventful. It is truly the day the Lord has made, and we are very glad. We are happy and glad in it. Kindly confirm to me in the chat box if you are seeing my screen and if you are hearing me loud and clear. Toluwalope from Canada, you are welcome. Please confirm to me that you can see my screen and that you can hear me clearly. All right, thank you. Ifeanyi, thank you, Bumi. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. And if you are a first timer here, today is a great day. If you are coming here on this call for the very first time, please put 1 in the chat box, 1 in the chat box. If today is your very first time of meeting with iFood, that great business, put 1. You have met with fortune today. Oh my goodness. All of you, fortune. You are very welcome. We have a way of serving you with coffee and cookies, all organic coffee, organic cookies, organic everything. And if you wait till the end of this call, you are going to see how our organic food is just making, apart from making ordinary Nigerians extraordinary, is making the old ones very young, very young. All right, so don't raise up your hands yet because your hands will just be aching you. Let me tell you first. Let me tell you about what we have, the real thing that we have for you. Then you will have lots of questions tonight. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear from both the new, the old, and the upcoming. So what do I want to share with us tonight? Today, something great happened in the city of Abuja, Nigeria. The Billionaires Club of iFood ecosystem was launched. But because I'm mindful of the fact that some of us are joining us newly, I'm going to tell you what exactly iFood is. We're not going to jump straight to the Billionaires. Actually, this is Business Club, iFood Business Club, but we have intentionally turned it to the Billionaires Club because that's what it is. It is what it is. And if you know what it is, then you know what it is. So you are welcome to your best experience so far. You are welcome to our premium package in the iFood economy. iFood ecosystem today launched an upgrade, the one we call iFood 2.0, for both our old and the new members. Earlier today, on the 9th day of March 2024. We call it IBC for short, that is iFood Business Club, also known as iFood Billionaires Club. Nigeria hasn't even seen anything yet. So I'm your trainer for tonight. I'm your host for tonight. There are actually 3 of us in this cohort. Normally we have our Zoom trainings on Saturdays, on Tuesdays, and on Thursdays. But because of this, oh God, this magnificent, extraordinary event that took place today, we are going to be at your faces today, Saturday, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, before we go back to our normal schedule, because this is huge, man, and we all need to hear about it. So if you are here, your village people, your yard people are not here, go and call them. Tell them to come and see the latest in town, the best so far. The experience we cannot even quantify, from 0 to hero. That's what we are going to show you. So my own name is Olaosebikon Oyeshola Kofoworola. That is Olaosebikon OK. Everybody calls me OK. Hitherto, we were just calling Billionaire OK, and we called it to fruition. So I'm the group managing director at Copsol Group and the founder Flourish Online A to Z.com. Okay, so that's the way of introduction so that you know, especially those who are here for the first time. I want to talk to you about iFood ecosystem. All right, iFood ecosystem. What is iFood? Because I'm sure a lot of people would have been hearing iFood, 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 iFood. Are you like me when I was first told iFood last year and I'm like, internet food? Do you want to be eating on the internet? And then Love said, it's not internet, it's inclusive. I said, inclusive of what, you know? Because I like to ask a lot of questions. So I'm very receptive of everybody that will ask these questions here tonight. Exactly what is iFood? iFood is a membership food business in the agri space. Okay? It is agriculture mixed with innovation. We have started buying yam on the internet, and it's inclusive. It's for everyone, everybody. Okay? It is a membership food business in the agricultural space. And this was started last year by a group of social entrepreneurs. They have been agriculture and ICT experts in all their years, in all their adult years, in all their working years. They've worked extensively at the 3 level of the industry. So they understand, they are not, you heard the CEO, the way he was wrapping it all. They are not people that just wake up one day and they want to do something they don't know. I think it was yesterday I was listening to Mr. Adisa talking about snail rearing. I had to go back to my platform to tell them, you have missed a lot. Come and hear somebody talking. Oh my goodness. They know their onions. Not the iFood onions that we slice and eat alone. They just know what they are talking about. They have the complete understanding of what works and what may not work. So everyone, just, if you are in iFood, just keep calm. You are in good hands. And if you are yet to come in, you are coming into a good thing. I mean, I'm not telling you that it's all rosy dovey when we just sign up and then, no. But the good thing about it is that we are working with those who know what can work and what may not work. So immediately we dabble into it and it's not working, they pull it back and they put the right thing. So that is iFood for you. It is instructive that we know that it is a membership food business, okay? And I'll be talking to you more about the membership as we go on in the presentation. All the middlemen, all those middlemen, all those ones that eat where they have not sown, they have been removed in the iFood ecosystem. So, because I'm going to be telling you about you getting good, organic, nutrient-dense, okay, food for cheaper. It's not because the food is cheap. It's just because they have put in the strategy that we need to put in to get these foods at those prices. And remember, I told you they are social entrepreneurs. They are not greedy. Okay? Somebody making maybe 3,000 naira on a bag of rice. And out of this 3,000, they are still sharing. I'll tell you about how we share in iFood. It's just a community. It's a community that makes me so glad. If I'm sleeping and I wake up and I remember iFood, I have a smile, big one on my face. Okay? They supply us with organic, dense foodstuffs for cheaper because they are bringing all these things directly from the farm to the table. See, these are the people. The people that are making it, they are making the waves right now. They are making it happen. Okay? That's the CEO. the blessed Mr. Taiwo Downsy that you heard talking earlier on. You see, when you meet Mr. Taiwo Downsy ordinarily, he's very calm. You'll just be laughing. Ah, man. But when it comes to talking about iFood, he's so passionate about it. You can feel his passion. This is how you know when visions are given by God, because he doesn't read his speeches. So if you are discerning enough, you will know that something else is happening. Some extra forces are in this. And for some of us that we don't really fall for things like that. For me, I don't just hold on to something and although for things that I'm passionate about, oh my goodness, I'll push and push and push and push. Even when people are not trying to, I'll make you to listen by force, by tools. But for this one, there's something about it. There's something about it that is telling me that this guy is hearing something from somewhere. And I know that when you are hearing good things, that you are doing good things, it can only be from one source. And that is from the source of the Almighty God. Because when he's talking about iFood, when he's talking about his passion, when he's talking about how he's bringing the team, he's full of wisdom. Oh, and you can't really pull him out and make him to take decisions just like that. He carry people along, very humble. Anyway, that's the CEO for you in the middle. And you can see the director of marketing, another very passionate person. You may misunderstand him, but he's very passionate about what he's doing. And that's patience for you, the courage booster herself. If your courage is very low, just call on Courage Booster. She will be there to boost your courage for you. Do you want to talk about Mr. Adebola Adisa? Oh my goodness. That one knows our Greek as he knows the palm of his hand, okay? And you don't even want to try that man when we are talking grammar. When he speaks his English like this, you won't know that he's a farmer. And Honorable Nkechi, we all call her the angel of iFood. From wherever she is, her mind is in iFood. She's not in Nigeria, but she's always in Nigeria. They are all very passionate about this business, and I've taken my time to introduce them to you so you know why you need to just keep calm and follow iFood just as iFood follows God. Today, I'm going to go into a bit of how iFood works before we go to the Billionaires Club, the business club, okay? So how does it really work? I've told you about iFood, and iFood ecosystem actually, it has three structures, okay? The first one is agri-innovate, that is farm to table. What this means is that we are taking the food straight from the farm to your table. And I'll let you know the only place it stops is the IMAT. There's something we also call IMAT. IMAT operators are partners with iFood. So instead of this food going from the farm, from wherever they are coming, to go to the market, to go to the roadside, to be pulled here and there, losing carbon emission, having carbon emission and losing nutrients and losing values, they come straight from the farm to the IMAT. And I told you it's agri mixed with innovation. Okay, so what happens is, as a member, you sign up for the basic, because now we have premium membership. We have that membership that carries crown for head. Oh my goodness. So let me talk to you about the basic one first. For the basic one, you cannot even become the premier, that one that wears crown, without being the basic member. So for the basic membership, you need just 3,000 naira. 1, 2, 3. 3,000 naira to sign up. And so when you sign up, you have your own office, a bit of the website of iFood as your office in your back, in your device, either your computer or your phone. You can run your iFood business on your phone. You can run it on the computer. You can run it on iPad. Just be online. Then, because you are a member, you are entitled to ordering food when we have the ordering was opened. We don't just get on we are very organized people. We don't just get on the platform and we start ordering anyhowly. Permit my English. Remember, I am not Mr. Adebola Adisa, so my English may not be that thorough, okay? But you can't just get on the platform and you start ordering food. We have the cycle so that we can be more organized and we can know those who have ordered what, and then we put them together and send them to the IMAT. And I told you the IMAT or IMAT operators are partners with iFood. Instead of the foodstuffs going from the farm to the markets and then being left there for weeks because they don't have loaders, they don't have people that they come straight to the IMAT. Remember, you have ordered online, and so you are expecting your food. You don't go to the supermarket and you get your goods and then you say, keep for me, I'm going home. You're already eager to collect your food. They are not as expensive. They are never going to be as expensive as in the market. So you are very eager. You want to eat this food. You go to the IMAT. When the IMAT operator calls you, this is why we are saying it's straight from the farm to the table. So you just collect your food and you enjoy it ever after. That is agri-innovate. Okay? Organic revolution. The organic revolution part of iFood is the one that makes sure that this food is actually organically produced, both from the production stage, that is when you are planting, that we are using organic fertilizers, nothing chemical. The foods are not going to stay too long, so much so that you start looking for chemicals to spray them to make them look fresh. And no, they are very fresh. And I can testify because I've eaten the onions, I've eaten the rice, I've eaten the jam, those three things. I'm looking forward to eating the gari and the honey beans now so that I can test, and the shrimps, the organic shrimps as well. Okay. And today I saw that we also have fish. I think it's catfish I was seeing in Abuja. We are in for a great deal. And you see, the word of God would always come true. The Bible says when they are saying there is a lowering, we are going to be saying there is a lifting. This is our own lifting time. And if you are not in iFood, you better come and don't let the word of God be wasted upon you. When people are shouting, today somebody came to my office and said she bought a bag of rice. She mentioned the name of the rice for 100,000 naira. And I'm like, say what's happened. When we have bought iFood rice for 42,000, for 48,000, it was the politics of Nigeria, ugly politics of Nigeria that took us to 55,000. The paddy rice politics, a busy rice paddy politics, whatever, that took us to 55,000. And everything the CEO is doing right now is looking for ways of even making the 55,000 comes lower. And then some people are buying rice, plastic rice that had been kept in the Chinese warehouse for God knows how many years before they remember that, okay, let's go and give them to those people in Africa. And then we are here eating it straight from the farm. That's what we do here. That's the culture. The organic revolution makes sure that it's organic, and the organic revolution part of this business makes sure that the food are produced by farmers and at the right time, and we have them plenty. So when your food does not come to you on time, it's not because there's no food. It's Nigeria. It's Nigeria that is happening. You see, you'll be on the road. Trailers will be coming. Soldier will stop. Roadside LASPA will stop. Shoulder. I don't know what concerns. Even, I mean, I don't understand. Let's even leave Nigeria and face our own business. Let's face our front. But in any case, that's the issue. That's the problem. The logistics. Leaving the farm to your table, the iFood meets a lot of obstructions on the way. We keep praying to God Almighty every day that God will renew Nigeria. God will redeem Nigeria, because this is not how a country should be. But in all of this, we move because God is in it. So we are moving. And then the DIY agri training, that is do it yourself. They train us to even be in competition with them. So you do it yourself at the back of your home. It's right there in your back office how you are going to do it yourself, how you are going to make sure that your family will have leafy vegetables, and also you can cultivate some stock, you know, livestock, like Mr. Adisa was saying. We are going to go into how to do snairy. I'm very interested in that because, you know, snail is the best of protein, of meat that you can eat. Let's not go into that. If you go and check the chemistry of snail, you will know that that's what you should be eating, not all the fatty stuff. And when you go to any hotel in this country, snail is the most expensive meat you can get. So for you to have those kind of things and you are trained on how to do it organically at the back of your house, or even anywhere you have space, it is very huge. And it must be a welcome development for everyone. Okay. So what benefits do you even derive from being a member of the ecosystem? The iFood ecosystem, like I said, had already removed the middlemen. They are the ones profiteering from all these things. They get it cheaper from the, like, you see this organic revolution people also, they are the farmers' friends. They make sure that the farmers are good, they are all right, they are being paid properly. So they are happy. And when you are happy, you'll be happy to do what you have to do without really trying to profiteer unnecessarily in it, because they are already making them happy. So we get our food well made and nutrient dense. You see, with all the benefits that we have, I'm going to show you all these benefits right now. iFood is still saying this is not enough. When you are in iFood, what you get is nutrient-dense organic foodstuffs. You get them at cheaper prices. They are premium products, but you get them for cheaper. Then food delivery to your doorstep. For people like us, like me, I'm tired of being abused in the market. Because the moment you say, about 10 naira, they will look at you up and down and be like, hey, why money one couple? You don't want us to also drive a car that they start at it and you are like, am I actually their problem? Is it a sin to haggle things in the market? But right now, somebody is bringing my foodstuffs to my doorstep. It's just to welcome them with a big smile and collect my foodstuffs. Then, when you are in iFood, I'm talking about the basic iFood now that you have joined with 3,000 naira only. Your referral earnings by the time you get to level 12 is 39.8 million. That's almost 40 million naira. And I'm going to show you the money. That's my job. I love that a lot. Then when you buy food, okay, so that referral earning is if you bring somebody in. Remember I told you that the membership fee is 3,000 naira only. From the 3,000 naira that this person is bringing to iFood, iFood will give you, the person who has introduced this fellow, you will get 1,000 naira. I'll show you the chart and then you see how mathematically we calculated this and we got to this figure. That's for the referral earnings. Then from the food table, like when you buy food or the people you have brought in are buying food, you earn some percentages up to your level 12 that can earn you more than 2.4 million actually. Okay. And then you have life-changing business opportunities. While I was talking to you earlier on, I mentioned iMart. iMart is that place where the foodstuffs have the stopover before they get to you as the consumers. Okay. That's a great business opportunity where we can earn millions every month. Because how does this go? An iFood operator like I said, is a partner with iFood. So iMart operator is a partner with iFood. So how this happens is that when the food gets, you pay to be like, you pay for the franchise. Let me put it that way, because you are using their name to make money. So they collect some money from you. If you are doing the regular iMart, you pay 1.5 million. Your regular iMart can take orders of 2.5 people at a time, 2,500 people at a time. And then the big iMarts, like if you have a warehouse that can take up to 5,000 orders at a time, you pay them 5 million naira. And then for every food that will pass through your iMart, as the big iMart owner, you earn 20% of the profits made on these food stuffs. So for instance, if 3,000 naira has been made on a bag of rice, you have 20% of 3,000 on every bag of rice that will pass through your iMart. If you are the regular or the small iMart owner, you earn 10% of all the profits made. And then recently, it was even reviewed. Remember, the CEO, when he was talking earlier in the video I showed to you, said everything we have been doing has been the review of the system. That's how startups do. That's what happens when you are in business. You keep looking at what works, what does not work, how can I make it better? This is how you know those who have businesses and who are going somewhere. So of recent, for every, apart from all these 20% and 10%, for every bag of rice, for every 50 kg bag of rice that passes through any iMart, you earn 1,000 naira extra. Just to, he sat down and looked at how can I make this business more profitable for iMart owners? And that came into it. Okay. Then we have some set of people that iFood employ as iFood soldiers. They are marketers. They are attached to all the iMarts. They are supposed to throw words out for people to know, and they are paid by iFood. Their salaries are put at 60,000 naira per month for now. They have 15,000 naira worth of food every month, free of charge. And then they have 25,000 naira for operations every month. I mean, business opportunities, these are things, that's job creation, okay, for the iFood soldiers, okay? Then you have also so many opportunities. But because of our time, if questions come in line with some of these, I will be taking them. You also have waste to wealth. So you carry your waste from your house, you put it in the IDC, that is where we collect the waste, and then you are given foodstuffs and cooking gas. This is in this ecosystem. For sake of you joining with 3,000 naira only. All this. Then you have life-changing agri trainings. Your money, some of your money is going to be put even into cash crops so that it can yield better. These guys just have the best thing in mind for us. And then you have generational wealth creation in this iFood. Some of the things, or one of the things I actually value, and that's why I just have to put it out here, is the fact that you have valuable, like-minded friends. This happens in all network marketing businesses, but it's kind of exceptional in iFood. You will agree with me, if you're in iFood, you must have made so many valuable, like-minded friends. Friends that you even haven't met, but it looks like you've met them for so long, that you have known them for so long. This is a very valuable thing. It's God's way of doing things, because God has not made a mistake by creating us and in this large population that we are in. So, but in all of this, iFood is saying there is more, that we've not even seen anything yet, that there is more, that we should not rest on our oars, that they have a whole lot lined up for us. Okay? So, earlier today, history was made and something fantastic was launched. iFood Billionaires Club. This was the logo that the CEO was explaining. See my crown. Oh my goodness. See my crown. Because even before the launching was today. I quickly pre-registered yesterday. Kilocom. Me that I have been bearing, okay, the billionaire without having half a billion naira in my account. Then opportunity now showed face. See my crown. I don't know if you want to claim this crown, no, but me, I don't claim it. That's my crown. If you actually want to claim this crown, if you would like to be in the Billionaires Club, from the little you have heard about it, let me see you put crown in the chat box. Crown. If you really want to wear this crown, if you love this crown as much as I do, that made me to wear the crown even before it was unveiled, I sharply went to my back office quickly. Me. So there are people like me. You see, that's what I said, that you make friends, like-minded people. See, everybody is putting crown. Me, it's only those who are not in the spirit that will not see my crown on my head this night. I'm already wearing my crown. I'm in the Billionaires Club. This billion must be made because God has made it possible. And when God says yes, nobody can say no. All of us that have put crown, if we do what we are supposed to do, we will wear that crown. Nobody can stop us. Not even all those village people that think that they are nothing. Okay? So we want to look at what exactly is iFood business or Billionaires Club. IBC for short is the exciting. You can see the excitement in OK, the billionaire. The very laudable projects, the very next thing on the iFood ecosystem's roadmap. This is an unavoidable program, no doubt about it. Everything tried to stop the launching, but God says, yes, it is time for OK to become the billionaire, for love to be that billionaire that we have been calling. For the lady $1 billion, that one self, Allah Sheju. She's not even looking at billion naira. How old is $1 billion? So at least first start with one step as a billionaire in naira. God now brought this program, okay? And for everyone that takes part in this, it is an upgrade from the basic entry of 3,000 naira. You just upgrade to 100,000 with 100,000 to the premium thing. I'm sure some people will be saying 100,000. Hey, yeah, in this economy, if you don't spend money, you are not going to get anything. If you have 100,001 naira, go and remove the 100,000 and come and wear your crown. Because the thing is, as you are putting your 100,000, and you can even make this 100,000 back in a day. I'm sure some people have made this 100,000 back since we started. Some of us started since yesterday, although it was launched today. Because when I tell you about it more, you will understand what I'm saying. You can make your 100,000 back in a day. You just need to go and look for 5 persons to sign up. Because your referral bonus in bringing somebody on 100,000 naira is 20,000 naira. So if you have 20,000 in 5 places, your 100,000 is made. So if you are going to borrow this 100,000, go and borrow it. You are putting it in a good soil, a fertile soil that is going to germinate. And you see, I like to show business opportunities to people. Me, I don't beg people to. Those who are on my platform, all my mentees, I always let them know. You don't have to do business with everybody. Just tell them. Because there is just a demarcation between being wealthy and being poor. And some people may just, after all, the Bible also says it, that the poor will always be in the land. The only thing that my God did not say, and that I believe is not in his mind, is that OK is not part of them. Because he keeps showing me opportunities like this. He keeps leading me. And he's leading you tonight. You are hearing this. If you have to borrow this 100,000 naira, go and borrow. I told some people when they were saying on the platform, 100,000, where do they want us to see? And they should have told us, they should have told us, they should have told us. The thing is, you cannot stop the owner of the business from performing the roles God has given him or her. It is you that you need. Somebody is calling you to come and eat. You are saying, the soup that has no pepper. And you don't have food, though. You don't have soup. Somebody is saying, come and say, this soup has no pepper. This soup, the pepper is too much. That's not for you to say. You are just to collect it with thanksgiving. This 100,000, I repeat, you can make back in one day. And I'm sure some people have made it. We are not going to know yet until Monday because the company is also putting into consideration those who do not have this 100,000 immediately. So you have some few days of grace to go look for it and upgrade from your 3,000 if you're already a member. And if you are not a member, sign up with your 3,000. If you are the forward-looking person like me, I will charge my account with 103,000. The 3,000, I will first do the basic one. Then immediately I will upgrade. Where they have been in December, those who joined since December, I will overtake them. Overtaking is allowed in this business club. If you don't start off on time, those coming behind you will overtake you and you won't like it, you know? So you need to pay this 100,000 into your wallet and then you are just a button away from your billions. Just your upgrade button is what you press and you are going to make 1.5 billion. The thing just they do me like dream. Now let's look at benefits again. This iFood business, is just, we should change it to iFood benefits. Okay. Now, if you join the business club that we have already termed Billionaires Club, you have instant referral bonus of 20,000 naira. 20,000 naira. This is now where those who started in December and they were looking, they are like, okay, it should be 3,000. Let me put 3,000. I'm not going to tell anybody because I don't even know whether this is real. Doubting Thomases, this is where you are going to smell pepper. You will smell the roses right now because if you had been working since December, at least you will have 3 persons that you have invited by yourself directly. And if you have these 3 persons, they are also maybe willing, they will just, if you tell them enough, if you let them see the benefits, they'll be willing to upgrade with you. And then as you go to your Billionaires Club, they will upgrade and then you will be earning all of this. But some of you, you were just, they were telling you, tell people, say, I'm still waiting. I want to see. This one, that we will order food. They will say, yeah, we will put some money. Most of us in our businesses, some of us one person that was complaining on my platform yesterday, I went to look at her DP. There was misspelling of common land. She wanted to put land. She put lean. I just didn't want to be pulling her. And she was on the platform abusing iFood. Somebody that cannot spell land to promote our business. So in our own different businesses, we also have issues. Why are we pretending? Why are we pretending that it's only iFood that when they say this, they will say that? Anyway, that's not where we are going. Let me tell you the benefits of Billionaires Club. When you refer anybody on 100,000 naira, you earn 20,000 naira straight as your referral bonus. Then, when we say generational earnings, everybody that will come into your structure, in the other one, that's the basic one, the 3,000 one, is still going, both of them are going pari passu. If you want to stay on the 3,000 level, you will stay earning millions. It's just that some of us are tired of millions. We want to step up. In fact, not that we stepped up, like I stepped up since yesterday. In fact, before yesterday, I had already stepped up because forever, people have been calling Billionaire, okay, the Billionaire. So that all those things have stepped up. And then we've been calling love, the internet Billionaire. We have stepped up. It's like we have been in the spirit. And then my biological friend, Lady $1 billion. That one, na dollars she wants. And you see, maybe myself and love have to now go and put the dollars there, because when dollars rose up to 1,900, you can imagine the $1 billion counting our own billions and then multiplying by 1,900, and then we are looking at naira. Love, if you're on the call, I know you're on the call hearing me, let's step up the game. Maybe we have to start putting the billions, maybe in naira, I mean in dollars. Maybe iFood will also be in the spirit with us and they will step up to dollars. Okay.
My
anyway,
billion is actually billion in crypto. So that's why I didn't put anything behind. The billion is in crypto.
Let's put the crypto down. Let's put the crypto. But I think actually Modupe is the best though, because the crypto, volatility is also the nature of the crypto. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's here. That's not why we're here. Let's go ahead. Don't mind that girl. We all love billions, Sha. So we called it into being. And here we are. God listens if we care to tell him what we want. Okay. So for everyone that will be in your structure, as they are coming in on the other side of 3,000, you will be earning 50 naira on everybody that will come into your structure. Apart from earning the 1,000 from your direct referral, you will earn 50 naira on everyone in your structure. But in this one, you will be earning 2,000 naira. So if I bring in 5 persons, because that's what I think you should strategize so that you can hold back your 100,000. That's how to do business. You've already taken your, what do you call it? Your, borrow me the word. You've taken it back, Sha, the money you put inside. Okay? So the people that are now coming up to your level 12 will be earning 2,000. This is a continuous earning. Continuous earning. So sorry. Continuous earning for your continuous engagement. What do I mean by continuous engagement? In as much as you keep working, you keep bringing people in, you continue to earn this. Your very first referral, your direct referral, from your direct referral, you make 20,000 naira. Then if your direct referral bring their own in, they earn 20,000 naira and you earn 2,000 naira. As again, the 50 naira we've been earning since December when we started the 1.0. Now we have been promoted to 2.0. Okay. And you see, when something has 1, it has 2, it must have 3. We are still going to 3.0. Maybe it's that time will not be dollars or crypto or whatever in billions. Anyway, the Billionaires Club special food bonus. Remember, I told you that you will also have 10% of your food purchased every month, in as much as you are buying food that is worth 10,000 naira. If you come in with 3,000 and you want to stay on 3,000, you will make money. But if you are as ambitious as some of us, you just want to step it up to the business club. Okay, so the special food bonus, actually, I'm ahead of myself, or we are ahead of ourselves in this group. That's why we are telling you this. The complete package will be out this week. Okay, this week is gone, so tomorrow starts another week. So by next week, we might be able to show you exactly how much your special food bonus will be. On the 1.0, that is the 3,000 naira package, your bonus when you buy food that is worth more than 10,000 naira every month is 10% of the profits made on the food you purchased. Then when your second generation purchases anything, you earn 8% of the profit made on whatever they have purchased up to your 12th generation. You keep earning, and you also still earn matching bonuses on these purchases. And this, for the food bonus, that's what takes you to 2.4 and more. And then for the referral, that's what will take us to 39.8 million, almost 40 million. Okay, so car award. at 50,000 membership. The 1.0 hits 50,000 within 3 months. 50,000 membership. So definitely, we will be looking at this in another one, and we have not started advertising, just as you heard the CEO, said when he was talking to us. So by the time we hit 50,000 membership on this business club, for the first 20 members with the highest numbers of referral, both direct and indirect, once you have them in your structure, you will have that cha-cha. I think it was listening to on Thursday, already dreaming of her car. And she was shouting on the call, iFood was said to me. iFood was said to me with the car. You will get it, don't worry. We are all going to get these cars. We are working hard for it, and we must get them. Lord God Almighty knows how to compensate those who work hard and work smart. Okay? So, exclusive business opportunities in our super package of the DIY, that is do it yourself. We have organic farming programs in organic animal production, like the snail production I was talking to you about. If you are interested in production of animal feeds, jump on this business club. Snail and pure honey farming. Okay? Then you have opportunity to, in fact, my mind went to one of my sisters that wanted to supply processed goods. This is an opportunity. Jump on the 100,000 naira membership platform, the business club. You will have the opportunity to supply your processed goods from the farm to iFood for distribution, access to truck delivery projects, and many other business opportunities. Everything is work in progress. Just as we see any good thing to be added, trust that we are going to add all of this. But you see, I'm sure my friends will be wondering, she has not even put what we want. For us, the best of all of this, you see us, the three of us, I just want to mention the best of the benefits that we are looking at, that we can see in all those Dogon Trenching that they have told you. Honey production, honey is good though. I'm not saying it's not good though. Come and supply this. The opportunity to make 1 billion on level 12, man, that's the greatest benefit. You are going to make 1.5 billion residually. You'll be sleeping and money will be made, be in billions. Like Dangote that is carrying salt. You see, this to me and to my friends, this is the greatest benefit. You want to be a billionaire? I saw Love dancing as if when she dances that, I wanna be a billionaire. Billionaire, eh? The billions will just start rolling in. Man, it was a great day today at Abuja. I missed that because I had a whole lot of things to do here in Lagos. Many assignments loaded on my, well, my head is big. It's just that it's not big enough for all the assignments loaded. In fact, when I hit the bed and I slept, you won't believe that I only got up at 8:41. And I was like, what? Hey, I hope I've not missed the Zoom. So I quickly got dressed and I'm here. It was very tiring for me today, but I thank God that it all went well. And we have God to thank. It all went well. Everybody was happy. And I'm going to show you some clips of that event. You will be marveled at what God can do, because he can do all things. When his hands is in something, it will be so obvious. So let me show you the money. Okay? We have plans, compensation plans and prices. You've heard about the cars. You don't even heard it all. So if you are on the 3,000, the basic one, this is your referral compensation plan. I am saying your because me, I don't do that level. I have upgraded. Okay? But let me explain it to you. because I also understand some people are on this call for the first time and you have to start from that 3,000 naira level. So when you start, when you register, you need to get the link of the person who has shown you the opportunity. You click on the link because you also want to know those who are in the ecosystem with us. Okay, you click on the link and then you register. That means that somebody is referring you, somebody we trust, somebody who is already our member is referring you. When you come, let's assume that you even bring only 3 persons. We are calculating based on 3. So we go by 3 by 3 by 12 autopilot first matrix. And I'm going to explain all this English to you in very simple terms. What the autopilot first matrix means is that when you come into this business, you can introduce more than 3 persons. You can introduce 1 million people. That's okay. But for the purpose of putting together a good platform, the system will recognize the first 3. This is why strategically we are always telling people that once you are coming into iFood ecosystem, the strategy you need to put up is to sign 3 other accounts under you. 3 direct accounts. It could be yourself with your other email addresses and phone numbers, or your children, or some people close to you, Sha, so that when you are pushing the business, the efforts will still be coming to you somehow through those people known to you. Because even if you bring 1 million people, like I was saying, by the time the system removes the first 3, the very first 3 that signed up with you, every other person will be falling under the people that are under you. They will still pay you the 1,000 referral bonus, and you will earn the 50 naira on them, but you are not going to see them in your structure. I remember on a call one day, the one husband signed up and then didn't put the wife directly immediately. So the system had already put some strangers under the husband. The husband probably understood the system and tried to explain to the wife, but wifey came on the call and was very annoyed that they put some people under her husband. I had to appeal to her, and I think at the end of the call that day, we handed her over to Love. I don't know how Love lovingly solved the issue. But so if you don't want some other women to be put under your husband, or husband, you don't want some other women to be put under you, sign your wife immediately, sign your children, the 3 under you directly. So we are going to calculate using 3 persons. So if you brought in 3 team members, your first referral bonus, your commission, your referral earning will be the 1,000 that the company will give you for these 3. So you have 3,000, and your cumulative referral earning will be 3,000 naira. Now, if these 3 under you now have their own 3. Remember, this is just like a forecast. It's not it may not be the real thing, because you can have more, like I said, direct referrals. But this is what the system will calculate with. So this 9, when added to your 3, you have 12 cumulative team members, and you will earn 50 naira. Generational bonus is what we call that. And so you have 450 naira on this 9 persons here. When you add it to your 3,000 that you earn on your first level referrals, you have 3,450. On and on and on and on like that until you get to level 12. This is what I was talking to you about, 39.860, 850 naira only. That is what you can have with 3,000 naira business. And you see, I know that some doubting Thomases will be saying, how can? This is mathematics. It's not something that we just conjure. Look at it. You can do a snapshot of it and go and study it properly. You too, you can calculate it. 50 naira by 9, that's 450. You add to 3,000, that's 3,450. Just on and on and on and on like that until, and anyway, some of us are on these levels also, and we have been earning it like this. But a caution, this 39.8 million that we are talking about starts from this your 3,000 naira. So it is the addition of all these monies that gets us to 39. So it's not the one that you're on level 1. You've already removed your 3,000. Level 2, you carry your 3,450. Level 6, you already removed 57,000. Then when you get to level 12, you have to remove all those things, all those monies that you have spent. So if you have started spending your money, you have started spending your 40 million naira. But from the workings, that's what it is. Now, when we go to the food table commission, remember I've told you that when you buy food in iFood, you are paid. You are paid to eat food. You are paid. You are earning money from this food business without selling food. Then when you now eat, it's like eat and get paid. That's how we move in this ecosystem. Okay? So look at the table, farm to table commission. When you yourself, as a person, you purchase any food items in a particular week, more than 10,000 naira or 10,000 naira, iFood will give you 10% of the profits made on whatever you have bought. So if you bought food worth 1 million naira, you will take the profits of, 10% of the profits made on the 1 million naira worth of food. Okay? So for the first generation, that is when those your 3 first generation, when they buy food as well, you get paid 8% of the profits made on the food they have bought. So the expected profits had been put at 300 naira. You earn 10% of 300 if you bought only 10,000 naira worth of food. And then your second generation to 12th generation, if they keep buying like that, you keep earning these percentages over on them. And then your cumulative earnings will get to 2.4 million, like I showed you earlier on. Upon earning all of these things while buying food, remember you are even being given organic, healthy food, because the people have come to solve 3 basic problems. The problem of malnutrition, number 1, the problem of hunger, number 2, and the problem of poverty. This is why you keep seeing money springing up everywhere. Tell me if 2-point-something million will not do you something. And then upon that, you have the propensity of earning over 39 million. Can you imagine? By simply opening your mouth or opening your social media mouth to say, come and buy, come into this business. Let's do it together. Okay? You will earn that much. And then with this as well, then upon all of this, you still earn what we call matching bonuses. So in your first generation, second generation, and third generation, everything they earn, you are going to earn matching bonuses. That is, you are going to earn 2.5% of what your first generation is earning as a matching bonus. And then your second generation, you are going to earn 1.5, and then third 1%. Everything 5% from your first to third generation. That's on the 3,000 naira level. So you can see that it's a good place to stay. It's going to be some people's comfort zone, but you see, nothing grows in the comfort zone. Absolutely nothing. So let's step it up. By the time you are making money, if genuinely you don't have money now and you don't have anywhere to borrow from, because we also know how the economy is, you can save up by telling people on this 3,000 naira, you can save this 100,000 naira up and quickly upgrade. Because our life should not be static again. Once you see opportunities, just latch on it. Do not wait to be told. Now to the Baba of them all. To the Baba of them all, I want to show you the money in the iFood Business Club. The one we have called iFood Billionaires Club, the compensation plan. So this level 1. And you see, let me quickly mention it. This compensation plan that I'm showing you tonight, it doesn't contain the referral commission plan. It does not contain the, this is just the registration cashback. The referral bonus is not here yet. Like I said, by the time we come your way, maybe on Monday, because tomorrow should actually be the resting day for the management. Okay, so in level 1, you have this way. Total registration cashback and the completion of this level. The completion on your level 1, the total registration cashback. If you are bringing in 3 persons, remember I told you that your referral, direct referral is 20,000. So when we are doing referral, you will see all of those. But you see, at the completion of the level, remember I also told you that for everybody that comes into your structure, you will be paid 2,000 naira. So is this 2,000 that we want to look at, just as we looked at the 50-50 naira for the 3,000 naira level. So for the level 1, you have 3 persons, you have 3 downlines. Let's just assume that you have 3 downlines and they pay you 2,000 naira. 2 times 3, that's 6,000. By the time you get to level 2, you have 9. 9 times 2,000, 18,000. You add this together, you have your money going to 18 plus 6. Then 27, you have 39. This is the number of downlines. And then you keep earning it, multiply by 2, multiply by 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. By the time you get to, oh goodness. You see, by the time you get to level 12, see what you have, 1.5. That's why we say billionaires. You are going to earn it in billions. We have not put the, you can see the notes. This does not contain the referral commission plan. This is just your generational earnings. So this is what it is. This is why it's a crowned club. And we're not just starting club for the sake of it. It's not the club for drinking. It's a business club. A club where we talk business. And you have a choice. Remember I said, we are only just going to tell you. Because once I tell people, my conscience actually becomes very, very clear. And I'm like, it's up to you. It's either you are doing it or you are not doing it. And that will be your own decision. So you have a choice to be rich or remain poor. Okay? Because the way rich people are even becoming poor in this country, we don't even have middle level again. The middle and the lower are margin. Okay? Everybody is feeling the pinch. When you are rich, this is residual income that creates a lot of happiness. I've always told you, I don't hide my own. When I'm seeing money in my account, nobody can upset me. Even if you say, I know that because those that already want, they don't have such monies in their account. When I'm looking at money in my account, man, I don't get upset. Nobody can even upset me at all. So it's good to be rich. You have residual income that creates happiness. But if you remain to be poor, that is passing over opportunities repeatedly. This is another opportunity. Opportunity to be very rich. Please don't pass it over. Don't pass over it. Don't let it pass over you. And there are only 2 times, just 2 times in life, now and too late. Don't let it be too late. It is too risky to be poor. There's no way I'm talking about money that I don't remind us that it is too risky to be poor. And nothing is worse than missing an opportunity that could have changed your life. This guy, Mr. Putin, said, African soil, is so rich and it can feed the whole world. And that's the truth. So we are calling you to an agri business right now. The only problem we have is leadership. And we are not going to allow that to keep us down. We don't want to be the crop of people that just know English language. English language, you can speak English language, even better than we can speak our own dialects, okay? And then we will take agribusiness as being optional. We don't want to speak good English with empty stomachs. We don't want our children to be able to speak good English with empty brains, because you are what you eat. Thank you very much for listening. It will be time for questions. Okay? While we are looking at those with their hands up, we'll also be looking at those that have their questions put in the chat box. With all that we have said, before I even listen to your questions, if you agree with me that we do not want to be a country that speaks Dogon Turenchi, and then we have empty bank accounts, we have empty stomachs because we do not have money, and then the children are not feeding well, and so their brain cells are not growing well. If you agree that you want to change that narrative tonight by coming up in iFood, even if it's just for the first phase, the 3,000, put ready in the chat box, ready, and then I will be looking out also for your questions. If you are ready to take action tonight, let's see you're ready, type ready in the chat box. Let's see you're ready. Let's see that you are ready in the chat box. All right. So let me quickly look at those who have put their questions in the chat box, if we have any of them. Okay, somebody wants to know about the registration. I hope you heard about it. I would like to ask about the IBC, the registration fee of 100,000. Is it annually? Yeah, because you have to renew every year. So it's annually. That person that asked that question, I hope you are still online. It is annually, just as your 3,000 Naira membership is an annual thing. But before the year runs out, you've already made 1 billion. So what is 100,000 to you? Okay, so it is annually. Please, I missed the part of the ordering. How and when can we make our orders? We just finished a window, an opportunity to order. So until the next ordering cycle, that's when you can place your order. Please also explain again the life-changing business opportunities and the ways to wealth. I need to get this part well because I am interested. All right, so what we said about the business opportunity, there are many opportunities inherent in the iFood ecosystem. And we said one of them is the IMAT operations. If you want to become an IMAT operator, then you become a franchisee with iFood. If you are looking at the small IMAT, you pay 1.5 million. And then if you're looking at the big one, you pay 5 million to them and you share profits with them. Okay? And then for the waste to wealth that we are talking about, you carry your waste. That has not started yet, but is on its way, is work in progress. You carry your waste to the IDC, that is the centers for dropping these things. Most likely it will be in the IMAT closest to you, or in a church or a mosque or a school in your vicinity. You go there and exchange your waste for food and cooking gas. Also, I didn't mention, and I will not forget to mention, that iFood is big in CSR, that is corporate social responsibility. So anywhere we are, any vicinity we are, we also do CSR. We take care of the people there. We look at what is possible. So if you are a member in any area, you let the management know that, oh, this area that we are in, we need to help them with their gutters. They have floods every time it rains. So we want to do this. And then iFood will look at their budget and then they will do the needful. Okay. So that's what I said about waste to wealth. I hope, Ifroma, your question had been answered. Pardon me tonight. We expect tonight's meeting to be quite a long one because I know there will be many questions. I know people have a lot of things agitating their minds, and I can see that a lot of people want to wear the crown, or some of us are already wearing the crown, as I can see in the chat box. That's great. Okay, so I have so many crowns here. This is awesome. All right. We that live in Kano, how and where can we get your products, and what is or are the requirements for membership? In Phoenix Hearts. From what I said, iFood is everywhere. In fact, part of our products are even we are gotten from Kano. Okay, they are gotten from Kano. So Kano is vividly in the picture. You are right there. You can sign up from anywhere, even people in the diaspora. Oh my goodness, I just remembered. I promised somebody that I will send a link. Somebody I know so well. Oh, all right. I promised that I will send the Zoom link to her so that she can join. She wants to be buying things for people in Nigeria. Oh my goodness, I forgot totally. Okay, so people in the diaspora, go and spread the word. You don't need to be spending time going to the bank. I know how difficult it is for you to get to the bank to do transfer and all of that, because sometimes you can't do the transfer through your devices. You have to go either in summer or in winter to get to the. You don't need to do that, because what you are sending money for is also so that you can feed properly. Your people at home are in safe hands. All you need to do is you can sign up from wherever you are. Talk less of talking about Kano that is in Nigeria. Everybody can sign up. People have been signing up. I have people in Canada, people in US, people in UK in my structure. So you get the link, you sign up, and then you order food. Once the food ordering window is opened for your people, you choose the IMAT that is closest to where they are. And then they can go and collect from the IMAT, the closest IMAT to them. So my Kano person, that is for you. The requirements for membership, if you want the basic one, the 1.0 is 3,000. And then if you want the crowned one, the Billionaires Club, the business club, you upgrade, you first join with 3,000, then you upgrade to with 100,000. So basically, we can say the requirements, if you are new, is 103,000. But please let me draw it and make it very clear. It is not compulsory that you upgrade to 100,000 membership club. It is only desirable. It is not compulsory. And nobody is forcing you to. You can be on the 3,000 Naira package. If you are comfortable there, that's okay. Okay? So nobody is saying that by force you must move to the 100,000 Naira package. All right, so a lot of people are ready. Thank you, Ma. I appreciate your time. Please, how do I become an iFood soldier? You apply through an iFood mart closest to you, or you can apply through the head office. The headquarters is in Lagos, number 77 Oduduwa Way. You write to the CEO through the training manager, and then you will be employed and you'll be posted to the IMAT closest to you. You can also go to the IMAT nearest to you for more information. If I cannot pay the 100,000 for the next 72 hours, Juliet is asking, would there not be another opportunity for me to pay? Plenty of opportunities, up till forever. You can pay anytime. But let me quickly put this across. If you are a member already and you have some downlines, and your downlines are more ambitious than you are, and they pay their 100,000, they will be upgraded to your grand upline. That's the low side of it. But definitely, you can sign up at any time. At any time. It doesn't mean that it's not a rat race. Nobody's chasing anybody at all to pay right now. King Okwechuku, well done, madam. My question is, the 2K is for people who register with 3,000 naira. No, Abba. I explained it succinctly now. I know that's a wish, but it's a wishful thinking. This is not going to come true. For the people with 3,000, you are given 1,000 naira referral bonus. Direct referral bonus. For your generational bonus, you earn 50 naira on everybody in the generations in your structure up to your 12th level. That's for the 3,000 naira. But for the 100,000 naira package, you earn 20,000 as the direct referral bonus. And then you now have 2,000 naira as your generational bonus. That is, everybody coming into your structure, you earn 2,000 on their registration. Ogunkunle said, please, our food is not yet in our IMAT. Badagry since February 7. The company is looking into that, and distribution is on. Like I said during the course of the presentation, we've had some teething problems. Nigerians and problem added to teething problem will become super teething problem. When people are coming from the north with rice, and your soldiers, your army, your army is the same thing as soldier, your police, waiting you carry, they won't allow them to get to destination on time. We need to be prayerful. So it is not the fault of iFood as such. It is operational difficulties. But as we speak, distribution, because I'm also an IMAT owner, and somebody from the office called me earlier today to ask for where we are and whether people book through us. Maybe people have been calling us and stuff like that. That means that distribution is ongoing. Just have a little patience. Everything will be fine. Everything will be very fine. Is the 100K renewed like the 3K registration fee? Oh yeah, it's an annual renewal. We said that during the course of the presentation. Please, man, when we join and order, when should we be expecting our food? Okay, so there is an ordering cycle of 10 days in between for now. When you order today, we normally do not have 1 day of ordering foods. Most of the time we have like 3 days to order, and then we wait for like 10 days after the first ordering window opens, and you start collecting. Then another window will open. And I'm knowingly explaining this because I also want to tell you that it's going to get better by the grace of God from April, because there will be something we call city warehouses. City warehouses where food will be stocked in the cities, and then when you order, your food can get to your IMATs almost like immediately. Okay, but for now, that's what we have. If I do not upgrade to Billionaires Club and my downline upgrades, can I make on him and his downlines? Oh, I think you want to put that. Can you make referral bonuses? Of course not. You did not upgrade, so the person did not upgrade under you. The system is not a human being. I wish it was the CEO, because I know the kind of heart he has that is doing these things manually. I'm sure it will have a way of placing them under you, but unfortunately, it's the system. And you know, when something is automated, then it is automated. Once they upgrade before you, they are upgraded to your upline, who has, even if your upline also, if your upline doesn't upgrade, then they will be upgraded to your grand upline, and so on and so forth. That's why it is advisable to upgrade as soon as you can. How did I get linked to join? How did I become iFood soldiers? Okay, I'm sure this person wants to ask how can he or she get linked to join. So you go to the person who shared this Zoom link opportunity with you and collect the link. You ask the person quickly how you can join. Then I've explained the iFood soldier part of it. You need to write to the headquarters, 77 Oduduwa Way, but you can also, we know everybody is not in Lagos, and the opportunity is for everyone. You can also go to the IMAT closest to you. Find out about the IMAT closest to you. And the best way for you to get IMAT closest to you actually is to become a member. Sign up, become a member, so that you can have access to your back office and you can see the list of IMAT there, or you at least have an opportunity to be on the platform, on membership platform, and then you can ask for the list of the IMATs, and you will see the IMAT closest to where you are. I'm sorry I joined the meeting late due to chronic network problem I faced. I'm interested in joining this business. And my question again is that how many times a member should be paying the sum of 3,000 in a month? And how many times, and how to get the max, the IMAX link together. Okay, I think you want to put IMAX. All right, so you came in late. This meeting is being recorded, but because you are not a member yet, you may not have access to it because it's going to be passed around, although we also put on some prospect platforms. But your best bet is to go to the person that has shared the Zoom link with you to get the recorded version so that you won't miss out on anything. So the 3,000 Naira is not paid monthly. It is renewable every year. It's an annual renewable membership payment. And if you upgrade to the premium, which is the 100,000 Naira level, is also annual. But you first have to sign up on the 3,000 Naira before you upgrade. Then the IMAT is not a link. You are not pressing on any link. You are a member. Once you are a member, you have that opportunity of becoming a partner with the iFood. That is who you are as a as an IMAT owner. And then you can get all this information immediately you become a member. You only need to pay your franchise and you get a good place, and there you go. Please, I'm just coming back from work and I've missed the cocoa gist. How do I get previous meeting delineated? Hey, Mieba Douglas, you are not a member yet. So ask the person that has shared this information with you, or if you're on any prospect platform that you got the information from, just ask for the recorded version. We are actually live also on YouTube. If I stutter a little, it's because I'm tired. Forgive me. Okay, so you can get the previous meetings on the YouTube link. You can also get this particular one from YouTube and on the platform. I think the best thing I can do actually is to leave the YouTube link in the chat box so that you can also be able to get all these things there. Okay, I will leave the YouTube link later. I observe there is no IMAT in Ibadan. Bumi Obidare, Abba. There are many IMATs in Ibadan. Many IMATs in Ibadan. So please check the list of IMATs on the platform. There are many IMATs in Ibadan. Many IMATs in Ibadan. And they still need more though. So you can go and start one there as well. You know, you're a business person and you know that when you solve a problem, you have a great business. But there are many IMATs in Ibadan. Please, when is the next food ordering? One person I'm discussing with just asked me. Okay, normally we have the ordering cycles to be first, second, third, and then 11th, 12th, 13th. But you can tell the person that first, second, third, then 11th, 12th, 13th. But depending on how things are being put together, it could be earlier and it could be later. But that is what we have now. Okay, so tell the person. Yeah, somebody is confirming that we have IMATs in Ibadan. We have many of themselves. It's not only one. We have many IMATs in Ibadan. Okay, so let's see those with hands up. Now, I think everybody asked their questions in the chat box, except for Felix and Abba. Felix, I'm asking you to unmute. Unmute and talk to us.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you so much for the presentation. Yeah, this evening I actually made payments for the pay code via bank transfer, but I haven't gotten the code. So how long does it take for that to come so that I can activate my account?
All right, so ordinarily, when you buy pay code, it should be an immediate thing. You were supposed to have bought the pay code through your virtual account, through your accounts. This is actually a question to be asked on the membership platform, but I can see that you are in between. The person whose link you use ought to have put you through on how to get pay codes. In fact, we are always advising the uplines to get pay codes for their downliners. So your pay code should have come. Probably also, you do not know how to check to get where the pay code is. So in the incubation platform, we run what we call incubation platform. What we do there is to make you understand all these things, how you can buy your pay code, how you can locate the pay code where the pay code is. Felix Anaba, depending on whose structure you are, please tell this person to put you through properly. That pay code, I'm sure, is hiding somewhere in your dashboard, okay, because it's supposed to just come through in seconds.
Yeah, because
Where
the
will I
person
locate IMATs in Kano? If you are a member, you will get the IMAT locations from your dashboard. If you are not a member, please talk to the person who has shown you this opportunity. There's something I want to quickly show us. How iFood is making everyone to be younger, to be more agile, because right now we consume we consume organic, healthy organic food. Okay? Very healthy organic food. That's what we consume in our ecosystem. Okay? So I want to quickly show us this. And it's something that caught my attention during this during the launching today. You see, we are very, very happy people. Oh, you can see my screen and you can hear me clearly. So, we had a dancing competition. Can you see my screen? Please confirm to me that you can see my screen. My mother wants this dancing competition is a 78-year-old woman. Hey! See our mama there. That's what organic food can do for your life. That's how we do it, right? Happy people, feel amazing. See Baba, 78-year-old. I just thought I should show you that Mama got it right there. Follow back, so you go drive more money. What is there not to love about life? Hey, so on that note, we are calling it a day tonight. I hope you have totally enjoyed tonight's presentation. I hope you have totally enjoyed tonight's presentation and you have made up your mind that the iFood ecosystem is a place to be. All right, so don't forget, go straight to the person who has invited you to this meeting and let the person show you how to be a member. By the way, if you love that clip of Mama digging it out there, let me see your yes in the chat box, because I want to believe that I wasn't the only one that totally enjoyed Mama's dance. 78-year-old though. That is what eating well can do for us. So I'm an advocate of making your food to be your medicine rather than making medicine to be your food. Don't get yourself to that stage that you will have to carry orange, green, red, multicolor capsules every day to use. Eat well, eat organic food, join iFood. That is where it is happening. It is always green on our side. Don't forget, my name is Olaosebiko Oke, also known as Oke the Billionaire. And the dream is coming real right now. Until one of us, or some of us, or all of us come your way again tomorrow, because we want to impress it that the iFood Business Club, the iFood Billionaires Club is a place to be. It's a great place to be. Don't miss out. All right? So, thank you for coming. God bless you all. You can unmute yourself to say good night. You can unmute yourself to say your good night. So make sure you tell others tomorrow. We'll be here. The link will also be shared. And we are going to be here also on Monday. We're going to be here on Tuesday by the special grace of God. Until then, good night. Have a lovely night rest. Dream of the billions.